Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We're here today in Salt Lake doing a sewer scope. We're at 1729 Cornell Circle. We've got the camera pushed out only 60 feet. I'm hitting a blockage in the line that I can't get past. It's also preventing me from seeing what the blockage is because there's waste caught in this area. So I'm going to pull it back and record it and see as much as I can. But at this point I would recommend getting a sewer company to come out and hydrojet the line, blast everything out and clean it, and then find out if this was just a root or if it's a collapse in the line or if it's an offset that has waste just caught on it. You want to find out what it is so that you know how big of an issue it is in the future, and if you need to dig up the line to repair it, or if it's just simply a root that just needed to be cleaned out. You'll notice as we pull back through here, lots of standing water. And so this could be caused by bad grade, or it could be caused by that blockage. I mean, this is holding a lot of water. This is completely full. I'm also noticing that when I pushed my camera out before I had been running water, I don't think it was holding water this far back. And so that makes me think that it's not necessarily bad grade, but a lot of this water is caused by the blockage. Which in some ways is better, because if you, let's say best case scenario, that's just a root, you blast it out, everything drains on its own with gravity. That's what you want. Kind of worst case, that's a collapse and you have bad grade, which would mean that you can't just jet it out, you need to dig it up and fix it. And then in addition, that could not necessarily fix it, because if you have bad grade, even once you fix something like an offset or a collapsed line, you still would have bad grade, and the only way to fix bad grade is to dig up the pipe and re-slope it. So this is cast iron. Cast iron gets very rough and rusty, and it can catch on debris. You know, I take that back. I actually think this was holding water around this area when I pushed out, and so it's possible that it was holding more water than I realized when I said that. In either case, you have a blockage. It's going to quickly lead to a backup. I mean, even the little bit of water that I just ran is still in the line, and it's not draining on its own quickly. And so if you were to take even a 15-minute shower, I bet this would back up on you into the house. A lot of times when you have only one person living in a house for a long time, they're not using as much water, or if a house sits vacant, some of the roots can get much bigger than they were even a couple months ago. And so that could explain, with this vacant house, I think, you know, there might have only been a single person living here before. This could have been like this for a while, and they didn't necessarily realize it immediately. But as I mentioned, I would recommend having it hydrojetted and then have the rest of the line scoped so that you can see what caused that blockage and what needs to be done in the future, and also what the second half of the line looks like that I wasn't able to see. I'm going to end this recording now.